Oh, it's Sonic Racing all around the world. Hi. I am mentally not all here, but energetically, physically, I definitely am. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. It's Mega Man Festival Day in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and I'm ready to see the cool Super Fighting Carbide in action with all the mods that I have installed, which are all fucking amazing and cool. Tis I, the Bup, Agent Double Toad 7, reporting in for another gaming mission. I am going to do a quick crow test here, just to make sure the crow is working. The crow is working. Is the fish working? The fish is also working. I just wanted to do a quick test of that, because it's funny. This isn't Resident Evil. Don't you gaslight me. Don't you gaslight me. You're making me think that I actually did the wrong category again. But yeah. Hi. Major news update. Holy shit, Star Fox is in the fucking Mario Galaxy movie. Huh? What? What's happening? Why are we knowing this now? Why couldn't we have been like, oh wow, I'm watching the Mario Galaxy movie. Oh my god, Fox! I don't care. He's gonna be in the movie. It's gonna be cool. We're close to the Smash Bros. Movie and I don't know what to think about it. But you know what? That's a lot to talk about, that's for sure. It's also a weird expanding Nintendo universe that's happening in these movies that could develop into another movie. Or not, well, not another movie. Well, yeah, I guess they're good. But, so yeah, we've had, let's count them mentally and put them in our heads. So we got some Pikmin. We got Little Mac and the freaking Punch-Out characters from the diner, pizza place. You have fucking Ryota Hayami from Wave Race being mentioned in the news. You have Rob being one of the airport attendants. And now you have Star Fox. And also, Metroid was mentioned in somewhere. I forgot what it was, but yes, Metroid is also, like, Samus is also as a part of it, so it's like... So, that is all fine and dandy, but the problem with it is it cannot, in its current state, include Legend of Zelda because of its live-action adaptation and not movie adaptation. So, it's a little strange to consider that at the moment. However, I'm a little bit more willing towards a Smash Brothers type movie than I originally anticipated. I do believe that they're going for a Star Fox movie first if they're going to add Fox. Like, honestly, it's weird, but I think this is Nintendo's way of saying, how much do we want to push Star Fox to the point where they're going to put him in a major sequel to their first theatrical picture. So that's where we're at right now. That is where we're at right now. And it's going to be like wild to think where it could possibly be going from there. It's also the first thing that has been invested in for Star Fox since zero. You have to conceptualize this. The last thing other than Super Smash Bros. That Star Fox was a major part of that was their own franchise was Zero. And that is wild to think about. So, the good thing for Star Fox, the creator of Star Fox, Inafuda, is elated that Star Fox is in the fucking movie. And he looks cool. People are saying they Disneyified it. Yeah, they did. It's Illumination. They had to make him look like something. He does look cool though. He looks like he has a newer design that looks neat. That is like, that's Star Fox. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. And yeah, no, it's exciting to think about, honestly. On the other end of updates, weird stuff about physical prices for Switch 2 and Switch games will remain the same, but digital prices are going to be decreasing in MSRP, and that's going to be that is giving people the weirdest like anger, because I really don't get it. It's like people are always like saying like, oh, I'll pay more for physical, and it's like you're not paying more for physical than you already were, so you're complaining that digital is less for some reason, which honestly, well, I was always surprised that it wasn't always like that, to be honest. It's like, digital doesn't cost anything. Physical costs something, especially nowadays, as like that sort of like chips and technology are really hard to produce and expensive. So even if it's game key cards, it's like, well, you have to really think about it. But like at the same time, it's like, it's not really anything worth like blowing a gasket over, honestly. With Nintendo, is any good fan you have to complain or blame him? So true. As somebody who mostly does digital games, it's a lovely thing, especially I love to get physical version. Yeah, it's like, I don't see why it's a bad thing, honestly. Just get digital games if that's what you really want to have. And if you're going to complain that physical games are the exact same price while digital is going lower, there's not really that much reason to complain. Because you're literally deciding whether you want to pay for the physical that you can keep for the rest of your life, or the digital, which is the exact opposite. You don't have that guarantee that you will always have that ownership of that game. But it is what it is. I can't really say I'm complaining about it. It's an interesting shakeup for Nintendo, but it's not something that's worth like burning down their headquarters for. Tomodachi Live demo happened, and people are starting to realize why there's no online sharing features if that is what the game is in its entirety, because there's no filter. And honestly, as people have been saying multiple times, I think if there is not going to be any shared features or anything like that you can do online, I think giving the unfiltered silliness, swearing, cursing, and just profanity, whatever the fuck you want to make out of it, is worth paying the price for not being able to share it online. Because Nintendo never does that. They never allow stuff like that. So, if this is what the final game ends up being, which it very well could, it's worth not sharing online things if you can do whatever the fuck you want to. Genuinely. Because it's your game, your stuff, don't have to share it, you're not allowed to share it with anybody, you can't share it with anybody. But you can take videos of your Switch screens and send them online and all that type of stuff, and just do it that way. Or do a capture card or whatever. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's like, and if Nintendo starts having a problem with that, then they will just have to deal with the monster that they created. Let's stick to on the other hand, most physical stuff has been game key cards. Pasabi also be able to get physical for Tomodachi. I would disagree on Tomodachi Life simply because the original Tomodachi Life was a physical 3DS game. Like honestly, I would say like physical value is in the eye of the beholder. Always has been, always will be. Physical has become a more precious oddity nowadays because people like having a tangible object to hold. Game key cards, though a terrible idea, do half and half that sort of idea of I have a thing, I have an object that I can put, and that's what they intended on doing. And as somebody who owns like 3 of them, it's sometimes a pain in the ass, but I could see the idea that they're going for with it. Would I have rather have the physical? Absolutely. But it's just the price to pay to whatever you decide you want to do with it, you know? It's like, I have a copy, quote unquote, of Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD. It's not real, but I have a cute box that has cool art on it, so that's cool. And it reverses into classic Dragon Quest art, so it's neat. And it was like either that or I buy the original Switch game that I can't update, which was Square's fault, not Nintendo, so it's whatever. But there's always, you know, have the options and do the stuff. Other than that, am I missing anything? Oh yeah, Epic's fired 1,000 employees and where everybody's mad at Fortnite, as they should be. But they should have been mad earlier, but also people have been mad earlier. And now they're even more mad. And everything sucks. And the gaming sucks. And here Nintendo is making a game with gender and pronouns and doing the best that they have ever done in the past forever. While everyone else, their competition is crumbling around them. It's always the funniest shit. Anyways, I don't have too much on my mind. That was just the stuff I wanted the most to talk about. I'll definitely be talking about the Mario movie stuff more, because thinking about Star Fox in a new Mario movie and that being his first appearance in anything in a long ass time is jaw-dropping. And I'm still shocked that I woke up to that today. I was like, huh? My friend said it to me. It was the first thing that I saw in my DMs, and it was like, this has to be fake, because she screenshotted it and sent it to me. And I was like, this looks like it has the potential to be fake. So I'm like, looking it up, I'm looking up my Nintendo Today app, I'm looking at all the movie posters that you could look on the Mario Galaxy app on that. I'm like, I don't see it. It has to be fake. So I was like, oh, I can check Twitter. Mario Galaxy social media, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, oh my, I literally like was going through, I was like, I verbalized it. Like, oh my God, that's real. I was flabbergasted that they just dropped that. And I hadn't seen that little peek of him in that one screenshot everyone was talking about. Yes, that is a great thing to talk about. And I'm glad you mentioned it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna read the tweet. I'm gonna read the tweet. I'm gonna read the fucking tweet. I am going to read the tweet. Where is it? I'm going to read the tweet. Where? There you are. From Taka Nakayama of, I would assume, the Street Fighter either PR or story writer. We apologize for any confusion that recent topics regarding Alex's story may have caused. Pause. Confusion? There's no confusion here. You very vividly, without dialogue, that entire story that you made could have had zero dialogue and zero translation errors, and you could have shown somebody those images of characters that they recognize and said, oh my God, that is incest. Fuck that. There is no confusion here. So let's get that out of the way. While we have not changed the characters' backstories, after internal review of the development team, we plan to revise certain text passages that may have been misleading in the near future. Additionally, we have published a summary episode, and nobody read that shit. Everyone was focused on Alex, man. Nobody really cared. But yeah, basically it's the incest patch, and I don't know if it's gonna make it better or worse, but the damage, first off, has already been done, and to anyone who does not play Street Fighter or does play Street Fighter, that is just the character that he has become, and that is going to be a joke that's going to be around the Street Fighter community, unfortunately, for a very long time, because I've seen it spread like wildfire, and it's just like everybody's always saying it, everyone's always saying this or that, and it's just like it's already been done. But hopefully, whatever they're doing, maybe they listen to enough input and fix things around and really just fix our boy Alex, because he's a cool guy. He's a cool character. And he really shouldn't have had all that. He really shouldn't have. It's not deserving and it's not worth it. Anyways, on a better side of Capcom, where there's sunshine and rainbows and unicorns, Mega Man is in the Sonic game. So we're going to do that right now. This here is just awesome. This here is fucking awesome. And while I'm over here, I am using this mod right here. This mod right here. Also, I'm going to keep the Sonic music on for just a little bit because I'm still using music. Yeah, I normally am not like super crazy about showing off like a mod that I'm using, but this one was super special, so I wanted to give these guys a shout out. But check it out. Look at this. Look at this with your eyeballs. This is part of the Speak DLC that is being used for the PC version of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. And it is the best thing right here. Look at this. Not only did they allow Mega Man and Proto Man to speak, but they got 2 voice actors right here. Ultimate Otaku VA voicing Mega Man and Hyper voice acting, just regular guys on the internet doing games, doing voices for these 2 characters. They did not get voices from Powered Up, 11, 8, or anything. They got 2 dudes off the internet who were good at voice acting to voice Mega Man and Proto Man in the goddamn DLC mod shit that they're doing. That is really cool. Really, really, really cool. And I am very excited to use this mod. I already have implemented it. Everything is already here. I just want to shout these guys out. And also Deadline. This motherfucker right here. This motherfucker right here has been making Monkey Ball mods for a long time, but they have been heading the project of Speak DLC for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. So, yeah. Shout out to them for working on heading all the projects that has all of these characters in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. All the ones that have no voices. They have gotten a lot of people getting involved to making all these characters' voices, so it's super cool. Also, I'm not playing Mario Wonder Bellboy Park because I'm broke and I can't afford it right now. Next question. I have to be deadpan and flat with that because, like, I know you want to see a thing when it comes out, but I can't always. So if I can't, be patient. Mega Man just came out and I have not touched him since he came out in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, so be patient. I will try to get into Bellboy Park in April, but I cannot promise anything until I have money. But anyways. I need to turn this on. Why is this not on? Would you go on, please? There we go. Okay. Alright. But yes. Pasha, if you're here, I will let you in the lobby. Also, this window is not big enough. Yeah, if you want to. I would say if you have to. Get in, bitch. No, like, no. If you want to. Okay. I'll do one match. I will do one festival match, and then after I will let you in. Yeah, and also I got this board that replaces the Blue Star with Rush Jet, which is cool. But I want to use the car because it's cute. Also, not everybody will see that. What was his... Was it power? Handling? Where is it? Where's the boy? I saw it a minute ago. Acceleration. Oh, I was gonna say. Fucking Airman, dude. Ugh. The one thing that I obviously really hate about all this. Wily Castle! It's just Mega Man 2 again.
Roger.
It's just Mega Man 2 again.
Nice to meet you.
That is his death animation as a horn. I thought I was tripping when I saw the promotion for that. That is so dumb. I genuinely thought I was tripping. Where is fucking... There you are. There we go. Just in time. If y'all don't pick Wily Castle, I'm coming to your houses. Fuck! Well, time to die. Three times? I just got here, bro. That, it has to be tap allies. Frick that. Why do people go into Mega Man festivals not playing as Mega Man, dude? Or Proto Man?
Gear activate.
I do like this place. He still makes the freaking, like, it sounds. Cute. My god, look at him. It's the boy.
Powered up.
Powered up? Say that again. Fucking Mega Man. Super Racing Robot. Ah, so fucking cool. Fuck. Oh, you gotta be down, bub. I do like the voice. The voice really, really is fun. It's like a combination of his, like, other voices from, like, 8 and 11 with, like, Powered Up. I like it a lot. Also, there was a Mega Question card. Is that actually a thing?
Accelerating.
Whoa. I do like that the Pac-Man and Mega Man Blitz mod don't take away the beat sound effects, because I do like them. It's just that if that's the only thing you're hearing, it definitely gets a little unbearable. Hold on.
Gear activate. Powered up.
Every time he says that, my brain is just like, he said the thing, he said the thing. I'm also surprised there wasn't any crosstalk mods in or any of the newer characters yet. Because I looked at gameplay and what crosstalk was, and I was like, where is it? 11 taps has to be the most taps that I've ever gotten in one of these.
Target locked.
Lovely. Oh, I fucking hate these. No! Yes! That's a pretty good sweep for a team. Good. His expressions are... He just dabbed! He just dabbed! Holy shit! Oh, I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Let's go. That's a nice theme. Look at him. The boy. The fuck out some Mega Man 11 and they can stop even. Oh. I do like that Rush does blink. That is very cute. Oh yeah, I forgot I had Rider's Sonic on.
Hey! Nice to meet you. Ready to rock. That's great. Great. Come on. Let's meet again.
It's always one of the things about Mega Man's voice. He's had so many different ones over the years that I was more surprised that they. I was more surprised that they that they were able to find a voice direction for Mega Man. That was an indie problem. So I was like, they just made a new voice for Mega Man that actually sounds pretty good. And that was probably the most surprising thing for me. Oh, it's everywhere. There's the Mega Buster thingy.
Accelerating.
Oh, this song has been used a billion fucking times in Mega Man. Anything. The death animation, I remember. Yeah, Wily Fortress has been used a billion fucking times, but this is so fast.
Let's go.
And Yellow Devil as well. I really held back to do it, but I think it's cool. And I hope Capcom starts to realize that we want to see other things from Mega Man crossovers instead of just Mega Man 2, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 2. Mega Man Music again! We like Mega Man 2!
Speed gear activate.
Oh my gosh. It's a little tiring so we want to play Mega Man 2.
Speed up.
I think the thing that I did not had Mega Man 2 was fucking Smash, ironically enough. Because you had stuff like Flame Flash from 8. You got like Hard Knuckle from 3, stuff like that, so ironically Smash Bros. Has been like the only one that's done stuff like Knuckles Mega Man 2. I'd like to see like some stuff from 8, man. Like 8? Maybe 4? People like Skullman. Skullman was his own ass character, it's like in Battle Network.
Accelerating.
Final lap.
See, that name I thought said Coco Man the first time I saw it. I don't think the, oh, that's actually cool. You go to like 2 different phases of Yellow Devil. I think that was just like, I don't think you can actually go. Oh, there it is, oh my! That's cool, but I was like, oh no, you didn't know you can actually do. Oh, there it is! I didn't. I should have. I was a little busy mentally that day.
Ow!
We interrupt your Beckman to bring you an Eggman Interstellar Amusement Park. Try a new product today. Please search Cross. Over this. I'm quiet as fuck. Probably because I'm farther away from my microphone. There we go. Sorry. It also might be because my game audio is way louder than I thought it was. Hold on. Let's see. Turn that shit up for me and turn it down a little bit on y'all's. And that should be better, right? Oh, I know, because this is a different source that I don't normally end up using. Let me turn that down on y'all's end and turn it up on mine. That's weird. Turn that up here. That should be better. Always let your streamer know, because we can't hear. We can only hear what's in our ears and not y'all's. Also, Basha, do let me know when you jump in. Oh, that actually looks sick on Rush.
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Sure thing.
That's great.
Greetings.
Why must I fight you?
That is something he would say.
Ready to rock.
Got it.
This whole voice mod has been, he would fucking say that. He would fucking say that. He would fucking say that.
I'm ready.
Let's meet again.
I do like that little teleport.
You.
I'm gonna be so happy when they finally had RLA, dude. A surprising character, you say. Also, Posture, could you double check while I'm racing? Could you see if Crosstalk actually has renders for Mega Man Proto Man? They had him up to Tangle and Whisper. I was pretty sure I checked the page and it wasn't there, but then I found the Mega Man ones on a separate page than the Speak DLC ones. I don't hate the renders, but they look out of place when I don't have the when I have them over like all the other ones that do have crosstalk ones. Oh fuck! I actually did it. Whoa! Oh shit! Child Park has not been a part of these before. Or I'm stupid. I don't seem to recall Child Park being a part of the
Activate.
Crossworld track lineup. This game's crazy, man. It's supersonic racing and playing in a game that has Mega Man in it. Oh god!
Accelerating.
There we go, perfect timing. They haven't got to Mega Man yet, that's fair. I was just wondering, because like, I was really surprised how many they got up to. Because I was like, when Pac-Man came out, they still had one, and I didn't have to re-download it. I did see that. Excuse me, I mean pizza. Oh shit. How the fuck did I win that? Alright, perfect. Baked ZD 1919 is a wonderful username. 2 times, so I got a 3-point chance. Do you not get a title for getting consecutive matches in these? So I was pretty sure I got one when Ichiban came out. And I didn't care to get too many other ones. That's oh, okay. I thought it was a win streak. And I was like, this seems impossible to get. Oh my god. How do you do? Oh. Where are you? There you are. Oh, no, okay. So, you have to get a win streak in order to get the title. I should add you on Steam. Why do I not have you on Steam? Alright, and who is this, since I don't have AI Tails? I quickly found out why people are always trying to grind for Dampa tickets. It's because they want to get all the AI characters. Can't, I'm not surprised. I got AI Charmy as my first AI character, and there's no mods for him. There's more mods to go over Charmy himself than there is for AI Charmy, and that pissed me off as an already abused Charmy fan. Why is my color so weird? Oh, because I never changed it, that's why.
Ready.
Because nobody likes Charmy. You stop talking! Why is it? Why are you so yellow? That's probably because I didn't have time to change it. Oh yeah, because I made this out of sheer willpower. What is your green? I'm very green. I forgot how the rest of it goes. You're the greenest person ever. Did you just DC?
Hey, hey.
Oh yeah, I did have a Tangle and Whisper voice pack. I forgot about that actually.
Hello. Yahoo!
Hello, SpongeBob. He sounds better now than actually sounds like himself. It's funny how Mega Man's color scheme is just red because it's Rush. Doesn't really matter because I'm doing these, but yeah, no, it's fine. It'll replace, and also the other team doesn't have a human player either, so it's even. We have one thing in common: a missing player and a monkey. So what did that username say? we got some it's on par with Mario Kart World. See, everyone was pitching Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Crossworld and Kirby Air Riders against each other. Guess which of the three has the best internet? Doesn't the easy? Yeah, no, Sonic Racing Crossworld is worse. It genuinely is. I have experienced this. Hi, Rosie. That's not hitting anybody. We got fucking Mega Busters in a Sonic game! Holy shit! I wish I was reading chat right now. I can only see nobody knows the cure, and I'm like, the cure to what? I was gonna use that, but I don't have anybody to shoot right now. Whoa! Ow! Well, now I do. Now I don't. How bizarre are your donuts? Oh, lag! I'm a Mega Buster, alright? I mean, I am a furry. Also, I just noticed the cute little UI on the Mega Buster in the top left. Look at that. It's got like the little energy meter and everything. That's cute. Every time he says powered up, my brain just goes like, what now? Powered up acknowledgement in the year 2026. And it's unfortunately from a fan voice actor and not an actual Mega Man voice actor. Capcom fucking hates us. I hit somebody. I hit something, but it wasn't what I was going for, so I guess I missed. I forgot that that's a air ramp and not a... Ow! Boomo to you too. Whoa! Dr. Wowie! I just realized that those are crash bomb blocks. Finish. Did you hear about the virus going around that makes people forget 80s bands? Unfortunately, no one knows The Cure. I would get that if that was a name that was in my dialogue. Man, I did awful. No, I did. No, I carried my team. What am I saying? I carried my team in terms of most things. Oh yeah, I get the Riders pack to like almost all the characters. Got Riders Eggman over there. Yeah, no, I figured it was. That's not a name that readily comes to my mind. Alright, get me out of here. No. Back. Back, you savages. Alright. Pasha, get back in, nerd. No, it's fine. Everyone has their stupid internet issues. I've had mine, and I would like people to be patient with me when I have them, and they usually are. No, it's Sonic. It's Sega. It's all Sega's fault. Sega hates video games. Yeah, I fixed recently. I believe you. I believe you. I'm gonna change to the board. Was it again? Oh. Did I actually use that? Or am I stupid? Get the frick out of here. See what you made me do, random bot? You made me make my audio stop.
Nice to meet you.
I just want to keep doing Wild Fortress, man.
Ready.
Fresh.
See ya. Hey.
Wait, what? Why did I get a thumbs up from Sonic the Hammonds? My ass saw that, and I'm like, that looks like a death animation, but it's not blue enough. Then I remembered the NES ones, and I'm like, oh. So I was so fucking confused. Because I was like, that looks like a death animation. And I thought I was tripping. And then I saw people using it in the lobby. I'm like, oh, it is. That is funny. Why was that their choice? This remix does slap though. This track is actually pretty decent, honestly. I like the Pac-Man one a lot more, but this is a great track for a Mega Man, honestly. I did not expect there to be a second phase of Yellow Devil at the end. There's one mod that I really want over an AI character, if it doesn't already exist. I want Alex Kidd, because I already really want Alex Kidd to be in the game, but I will take a mod of him being in the game like any day. I'm not the only one who thinks these things, though. I swear there's other people. I've literally asked people before, like other streamers, I'm like, do y'all want Alex Kidd? And people are like, oh yeah, no. I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one. Alex Kidd Deluxe was one of my guilty pleasures when I had just my early Switch owning hours. That was probably the worst place to use a monster track, honestly. Fuck White Jungle, all my homies hate White Jungle. Ow.
Speed up. Powered up.
Squinch. Ah, fuck.
Target locked.
Ah, fuck. That'll hit somebody, right? Jesus! Ah, Zafia Marie, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I know you. I know you. It's you. I saw you follow me when I saw you last Saturday at a place. Nice to see you here. I'm playing Somnic with this lovely little blue guy in it. And not the blue guy that this game is, you know, promoting. The title of the game. The Racing Truly. Wow, we actually didn't disconnect. I was gonna say, I don't want to fucking jinx it. 390? Huh? Is it a joke? I don't know. The tickets are... Oh. No, I don't think so. That's not something I've ever heard in the Mega Man stuff before. I could look up 39. Mega Man 39. I don't think that's gonna come up with anything. Mega Man 39.
Hello.
Mega Man issue 39 from Archie? Mega Man issue 39 is the first comic to have Mega Man X starting.
Nice to meet you.
That's about all I got. Oh my god, our entire team except for Pasha is Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man. What has been a joke before? Like a notable one from other ones. And they're giving a lot of point-up chances. The Pac-Man one? What was Pac-Man? Was it, what was the secret level called again? It's like 240? 242? Well, I guess you can't answer now, but... Ow! Die. Oh, it's rings. I wasn't even paying attention to what the objective was. Bingo highway, bingo highway, bingo highway. See, no, whatever the fuck, I don't care what it is. Roulette Road, that's what it was. It's been a bit. I just say bingo highway because it literally has Casino Park and bingo highway. First time you'll see love for Sonic Heroes. It isn't just Seaside Hill for the billionth time. See, Mega Man is not the only franchise. See, that's what Mega Man and Sonic have in common. They oversaturate the same things that people have loved to the point where it becomes stereotypical to see every single time. For Mega Man, it's always Mega Man 2. For Sonic, it's always Sonic 2. And then you'll always see the same exact stages from other Sonic games over and over again. Got your Radical Highway all the time. You got your Green Hill Zone all the time. Seaside Hill Zone every time Sonic Heroes is mentioned. I can't believe we have another Sonic spin-off game that has Rail Canyon / Bullet Station, except for Sonic. No, actually, that wasn't even the thing. That was the music in it. Fucking Sega Superstars Tennis. It's just like, I would like to see Sonic Heroes representation in a Sonic game. Where my Battle Network at? A collection and an anime re-release for a limited time only. For some reason. Yes! I did get it right. Yeah. Like, I'm a Pac-Man fan, I know this. It's weird to call yourself a Pac-Man fan because, like, originally Pac-Man is just like a little simple yet famous arcade game where you just chomp and dance in the maze. But it has evolved into something that has become way more Scrimba Limba than it was originally produced as. I'm almost to the death horn. 5 Battle Network fans. My best friend Angel loves Battle Network. They also occasionally go to the groups that I go to in VR chat. So you might end up seeing them and talking to them about it. They would probably like it. It was 765? What's Pac-Man 765? It's a deliberate reference to Namco. Commonly occurs through the Ace Combat series. Oh! I was gonna say, I just found it on GameFAQs 2015. Namco! Which was a common thing that you would hear in 2000s era Namco games.
Let's
Also,
do this.
what do you prefer to be called as a name? Is Zofia fine here, or... Because I remember there was another username.
Keep it
I'm
up.
ready.
It's always fucking Airman. It's not always fucking Airman. I'm like, why is it Airman? Okay, cool. Good to know. This is either gonna be Zofia or I think Monica it was? Okay, good to know. I like to know what people's nicknames are as much as I like to know their pronouns and gender referrals and all that type of shit. Because it's not like it's like a courtesy, but it's like not like a super necessary one. No hides of a joke? No. And we're back. I think. DDLC's joke. You stop talking. I need to be Proto Man. Shit. Yippee! Welcome back. Yeah, my friend Angel won't be in VR chat too much, right? Because they're in the middle of like a move and like a lot of stuff going on in their life. And once they move, my friend, who they are moving sort of in the same area of, will be giving them a headset that they have not been using. So once they're all settled in, they'll be able to use that and have fun more often in VR chat. And you will probably end up seeing them. I don't know if you can tell, agents, but I've been meeting a lot of nice people in the VR chat. Whoa! Speaking of nice people that I've met, it's DoJMe. What the buff is up, y'all? For those of you who don't know me, my name's Agent Toad7. I'm a mercenary soldier specializing in fungus guy across the multiverse. I specialize in game missions surrounding retro and modern Nintendo games, indie games, and non-Nintendo games. Playing a lot of genres of games, from RPGs to platformers, to racing games, to fighting games. You name it, I'm into it most of the time. And I'm here to give buff and good vibes, and real vibes as me and the Fungus Force go through the battlefields live together. Here for each other and here for others. I wish I could shout you out right now, but I'm in the middle of a racing game, and you kind of have to be engaged with those. But we got fucking Mega Man! It's Mega Man! The super racing robot! Ah! So cool! And freaking fans voice Proto Man and Mega Man. They sound super fucking cool. Get the Speak DLC if you have PC. It's fucking awesome. And this Rustport is not actually in the game. This is also a mod that goes over the Blue Star currently, but it can also go over 2 other vehicles that I've caught. It's very cool. Thank you! I can't read that right now. I'm almost there. Oh, what? Was I last? Ugh, I was last. Gee, it's fine. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. You collab format with Max. I have seen them. Wait, Maxwell Flinch? I'm thinking of Maxwell Flyweight. There's another VTuber that is a mutual friend that I know. Anyways, I'm gonna give you a shout out. Pick up the Slack Toad. I got distracted. Leave me alone. Anyways, go follow Jay. Jay was playing Pokemon Fire Leaf Green. Heck yeah. Was it just like a vanilla playthrough, modded, first time, billionth time? Thank you so much for the raid. If you got a raid, come on, do take care of yourself. Drink, eat, meds, piss. Take care of your needs for the raider and the, people that came with the raid. Appreciate you coming by. I'll be playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds for a bit as I grind the Mega Man Festival. A Toad in Sonic? What's this world coming to? Wow, you would be surprised how many non-Nintendo things that I enjoy. Anyways, I'm gonna switch to Proto Man. I'm making a wooing. I do appreciate a wooing around here. I get occasional wooing around here. Because I love furs.
Ready to roll.
Oh, it's so cool!
Hey.
Oh, that's what you meant about Airman. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. I do like how people use the Steve minecart to put all their favorite things on it.
Hey.
You know what? I actually can't. Well,
Hey.
I already picked it. I kind of want to do Starfall. Oops, all Airman. I use it. Most people use it for the ships. You are not unique, Pasha Parish. I do. I'm just teasing you. You will look at my heads off and you will like it. No, Parish. Alright. First time Proto Man.
Overtaking opponent.
Oh, God, he's so cool. I'm surprised that they added him and Mega Man. Like, honestly, when I saw the drop, I was like, oh, Mega Man! And then my eyes flew open when I saw Proto Man hit the screen. I was like, what? What timeline are we in? How? Does this thing recharge when you hit somebody? Or am I getting... Oh my god, it's Terios the Hedgehog. Galactic Parade. Wait, what's okay in the gaming world sometimes? It's timeline. Oh yeah, absolutely. Everyone's always complaining about, oh, video games suck nowadays. Meanwhile, I'm screaming my lungs out playing as fucking Proto Man in a Sonic racing game that's actually pretty baller. It's like, I don't know what gaming zone you're in, man. I'm having the time of my life most of the time. I've gotten not one, but three, technically 4 remakes of my favorite role-playing game franchise. I have gotten probably one of the better 3D platforms that I've played in the past few years with Donkey Kong Bonanza. Kirby Air Riders being the sequel to my dream of having a Kirby Air Riders sequel, and it being pretty much everything that I ever wanted.
Oh, Caster.
I'm living the dream, man. And if I'm not enjoying new games, I'm always enjoying some like indie game. Freaking Buster Jam just launched their plushie that you can now purchase outside of their pledge, which I pledged to that a while ago, and my transaction came through a while ago. But yeah, they officially launched their plushie and gave Buster a voice, which they didn't have before. And he sounds exactly like I imagined he would be, and it makes me so happy. Because Buster Jam was probably one of the most hilarious, cartoony, Newgrounds flavored indie games that I had played as a demo last year. I was gonna say, I immediately thought as soon as it came, don't you worry. Okay, second is not bad. I had a lot of rings. Yeah, Buster Jam is like a huge anticipated game for me. And seeing that one of my favorite new indie games, Captain Wayne Vacation Desperation, that game is fun. And they got overwhelmingly positive recently, and that made me elated, because not only does it mean that that team did really good, it also means that they could set up for a sequel. Because the ending of Captain Wayne could set up for that. And I was like, yes. Yes, inject it in my veins, please. God fucking damn it. Meat of the Hollow. Yeah. I haven't played Shovel Knight. The funniest thing about my life is I will probably end up playing Meat of the Hollower before I ever play Shovel Knight. Which is so ironic. And we were that again, weren't we?
Hey.
Yeah, I don't mind doing Medical Highway this time. I've done enough of Wily Fortress.
Ready to roll.
Sounds so cool, dude. Alright. That's so funny. That's really what they decided the horn to be. Like, they could have done anybody, man. They could have put in Wily. They could have put in, like, I don't know, Roll, Bass. Frickin' Terry. But no, it's frickin' Airman. Didn't I say Dr. Light? I think I said Dr. Light. But yeah, all those options. I said Wily. All those options, they chose Airman. Yeah, no, this is very true. It's not all sucking. There's some like headliners every once in a while. Like, I would say Street Fighter is considered a AAA game. What the fuck? My controller's not working. Fuck! Oh god. Nintendo is doing great. Like, as much as they're in like one way or another with like everything, they are doing better off than most companies. Prices of games went up. A Virtual Boy accessory was sold for $100 and you can't play it any other way. Pokemon games were finally able to be purchased and owned, but at the price of paying about like, what was it, $40? It's always a weird time to be a Nintendo fan. It really is. You can't ever win. When you win, you gotta be prepared to lose next year.
Random track.
How anti? Anti what? Everything? This is another stage that wasn't in the Crossworlds loop. They added a few new ones I've noticed.
Faster. Okay. Okay.
Their fans don't give a heck about us. I'm trying to piece together what you're saying. Not that I am disagreeing. Or that kind of like, wait, what is the phrase being expressed? Oh, Nintendo to their fans. I thought you were talking about the fans being the problem. Because that is the thing that is a thing, unfortunately. Fans are a problem. Not all the time, but there are a small minority of weird Nintendo fans. It would be very stupid and not nice of me to say that the only Nintendo fans are a problem. First off, I am. But yeah, nah. At one moment they'll put out like, oh look, you know, Thousand Year Door remake, and that's like obviously very listening to fans who've been wanting that type of stuff for a really long time, and then they'll go around and like add even more complications to Smash Brothers tournaments for esports and shit. So it's like, yeah. And then Capcom was kind of cool for that for a bit, and then they did their like pay-per-view shit recently, so that was like. It's just been the year of disappointment of things that you enjoy. But yeah, that's where indie games come in. It's hard to be disappointed in indie games. Yeah, that was my bad. I did not. That was my controller. Yeah, no, that was another weird one, man. But here's the thing. I will never judge anybody for like, oh, I really love Pokemon, so I really, I bought the Pokemon on my Switch because I really like Pokemon. That's fine. It's your money. Do whatever the heck you want. But on the same spectrum, I observe that, yes, that is a ridiculous price. Yes, that is crazy for Nintendo to do something like that. And it really shouldn't have been that. It should have been like at least like $15, $20. No features. There was like a little bit of like, you could connect this locally with your friends. There was like some extra content in it from what I read from the description, but it wasn't enough to justify the cost of it all. It was like when Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 was re-released in a pack, and they're like, oh, we added some extra Rosalina storybook stuff. That is not worth paying like $60 again for the collection of games if you had already played them or owned them. If you had never played them or owned them, that's one thing. That's like, you get that and you can get it physically, and that's a cool thing. Me, I had freaking Mario 3D All-Stars, and I was like, okay, I already had Galaxy on Switch, so I don't need this. I might get Galaxy 2 digitally later, but yeah, no, I don't judge people for whatever they want to get and whatever they want to do. I'll definitely like bring it up, be like, hey, that's a little weird. But knowing that I would do the same with a lot of other things is like, there's always nuance to these stuff. Yeah, no, I always say those things as like a preface, because when people say, yeah, I agree with you, then that means I have the right audience, and that means I have the right friend groups and all that type of stuff. Will I judge you if you judge people? No, especially if I like you enough. But at the same time, I like the culture around my channel, and as a person in general, I like to cultivate positive and constructive attitudes, discussions, debates, and stuff, because as much as I love Nintendo and the things that they do, I can always say something stupid and bad about them and then turn around and be like, I'm gonna pay $60 for literally just Kid Icarus Uprising ported from the 3DS version on Switch, because I fucking love Kid Icarus, and I'll freaking buy that shit in a heartbeat. I got that GameCube controller for the Switch too, because I'm that much of a diehard GameCube. I was like waiting in the queue, praying that I would get one when it came out. That shit was like $60 or $70 because I love GameCube. And it's a fun controller that I can use in Kirby Air Riders and the GameCube NSO, which I also like to use. So it's like, yeah, I'm capable of doing stuff like that, and I wouldn't want people to judge me for that. So it's having that sort of perspective and nuance that helps you be like, yeah, you know, like people do whatever the fuck they want with their money and enjoy video games the way they want to. So like, yeah, it becomes more healthy to debate things like that, you know? Because for every person who would spend $60 on Luigi's Mansion, which I haven't done, because that is actually a ridiculous price for a game that I've already played. There's another person in like a freaking, you know, like Magic the Gathering who spent like $200 on like a mega special edition booster pack or something like that. You know, like everyone has their like weaknesses for stuff like that. If I had more money, I would have spent like $100, $200 for like Dragon Quest special editions with like extra figures and content and stuff. Because I fucking love Dragon Quest. Magic the Gathering, hey dog. I don't play Magic, I was just using that as a separate hobby example. Because that shit when Pokemon happened, people were like at each other's throats about it. And I was just like, I get it, but also, is it really your problem if somebody spends money on something that they enjoy? It's just like, oh, you're just encouraging corporates to do whatever. It's just like, they're gonna do it anyway then. And you can't change the demographic because you're a small online minority that can't really affect what people do outside of your Twitter, Blue Sky, social media spaces. So you just do whatever you want. If you vote with your wallet the way you want to, and you let other people do what they do. And it's just like, that's your personal, like, whatever the heck you do. It's like, trust me, I'm like, I think a good example is like, what was it? SNK is really bad right now with what they're doing, like controversial figures in their games, freaking, you know, large ownership by Saudi royalty, the AI commercials and blah, 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 blah. And after the AI shit, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm not investing in Season 2. I'm not playing City of the Wolves that much. But then I'll see somebody else, like either a content creator or somebody that I really care about. It's like, they're playing City of the Wolves. They just got Geese, because Geese just came out, Blue Mary just came out. And it was the temptation is just like, well, I just want to do that because I like it. I'm just like, I don't care. Just play it. You know, if you enjoy that, that's your business. But I personally, I'm like, fuck SNK. I don't want to give them money if they made a brand new Metal Slug game. I would freaking yo-ho-ho in a bottle of rum with that. That's like the most prime example that I would use on shit like that. Because it's like, at the end of the day, I still like my friends, and if they do something I'm like, oh, that was weird, or that's a little something I wouldn't do, it's like, it doesn't matter to me. That's what's why it's worth gets with people. Yeah, scalping is another thing entirely. Fuck that shit. Thank Christ to win. Surprisingly, after I was so distracted. Getting over here with my body weep. Yeah, no, I get that. I like having options. Because I use Dolphin and I mod shit a lot, and I'm actually going to get a modded Wii for my friend once I get my financial shit together. But for me, it's also the fact that it's like, I like the Switch 2 for the fact that I can like, I have a really nice high-powered console that I can just like, okay, if I want to play Wind Waker on a nice big tablet-y thing, because I don't have like a nice iPad or like anything like that, it's like, oh, I could take it out and just like play Wind Waker or Mario Strikers or something like that. And it's like on this little nice looking tablet, or I could play Resident Evil 9 on it or whatever, you know? I just like having options. I can go for Dolphin, but it doesn't feel the same as like holding a console or holding a GameCube controller or whatever. Yeah, it's all about the feel of it and the comfort of it. I like having, like, I like physical media and also digital media and also emulation, etc. All those things like rolled into one. Because it's like, well, I could play Soul Calibur 2 on my phone, but my phone controller is a little weird, so I'll take my little tablet out and I'll play Soul Calibur 2 on my little Switch. My Switch 2, which is a great console that I really enjoy. But then also I have an actual GameCube, and I could just be like, well, I have a copy of F-Zero GX, I can play it on that. Or while I'm at my friend's house with my Switch 2, I can pull that out and be like, I'll play F-Zero right here. Yes, emulation is vastly important for emulation. Or emulation is for preservation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Every time stuff like Vim's Internet Archive and etc., are threatened by anything, I am super like, okay,
Got it.
no, we gotta put our word about it. We gotta say something about it. We gotta spread the word. Even if we can't do anything, at least spread the word on the internet, spread the word to people IRL, etc. Yeah, but good news is they have preserved a lot of their stuff. So if not already. I think, but the last time I saw it, I think they were like at a large percentage of being done with preserving. So, also, you're welcome, Pasha. Sorry I'm yapping and rambling as I usually am, but it was nice to have you on the team. You helped. It's nice to have human players that I know are good at the game instead of just randoms that I usually sometimes end up carrying. But yeah, no, I am a big believer in video game preservation and stuff like that. It's just also another thing that I always like, and I say this every time Nintendo Switch Online is mentioned. Yes, it's a limited service. Yes, it's something that can disappear at all the time, but it's a service that is being given to a modern audience. So like, you will have a console that has Wario Land 4 on it to an 8-year-old child that may not know what emulation is, and they just boot up their Switch, have this little subscription that their parents gave them, and it's like, oh look, Wario Land 4, and then they play it, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is the best game ever, and then they grow into like 10 years later, and Wario Land 4 is their freaking personality like it is with a lot of people. And it's just like, those little magical moments that happen from like NSO are nice to think about. What the bubble? Yeah, the bubble is popping. The bubble is popping for AI anyway. There's been a lot of W's recently. Freaking got the Sora shit shutting down. You got Wikipedia as of today banned any sort of AI usage. Massive W. In Mexico, all voice actors are protected against AI, which is super huge, because that's where a lot of Spanish dubs happen, like Dragon Ball and stuff like that. Big stuff, really cool. Yeah, so we're getting our little W's here and there.
Shield ready. Faster. Okay.
Yeah. Just keep on keeping on with what you do. Keep on vibing. Keep your friends close. And don't keep your enemies closer. I never understood that, honestly. For me, I want to keep my enemies far away and my friends the closest that they've ever been. Yeah, that's not all sunshine and rainbows. Which is why I'm around here on my channel. I'm not like good vibes only. I've said it a lot of times. Every time somebody raids me, I say I'm here for buffing good vibes and real vibes. I always say real vibes because I'm like, I'm not just a feel-good streamer, and those are always fine and they have their place, and this is negative, like toxically positive, and just never everything has to be positive no matter what. That has always bothered me. But there's always a time and place, like management of people's emotions and their own emotions, etc. like that. Regardless, I always like to get real. I always like to talk how I feel. I always like to talk my heart out. I always like to say what's on my mind, for better or worse. And like, sometimes I need it, sometimes my chat needs it. I've seen several times where my chat wants to talk about something, and that's a little bit like, oh, that's something I can't talk about in this other space. Yeah, absolutely, no. And it's hard to learn that. I as somebody who was newer on the internet for like probably like 5 or 6 years ago, it's kind of hard because I know I'm neurodivergent in some way, just haven't been diagnosed or whatever. But I know it's hard to like want to say what you want to say. You want to say things. You want to get things off your chest about life and about things that are bad that maybe people don't want to talk about, and you end up saying them in the places that you shouldn't. And then you learn, and then you're like, okay, you make your own spaces where you say what you need to, and you manage your emotions and the people around you, and it's hard sometimes, but you know, at the end of the day, you have people that you trust, people you talk to, and I am really in that position, and it makes me happy. And I've developed a community that is surprisingly, like, very okay with me yapping about stuff. It was kind of scary at first, just like talking about things that I don't normally talk about. But then, like, people still kept coming. People I said shit around were like, oh yeah, no, you're cool. And I'm like, okay, I guess I am, question mark? I appreciate you still investing in me.
Let's go.
Come on.
It's because you're just shut it! See, that's what I'm talking about! I could go on the craziest rant about saying like, oh my god, you guys hear about the incest in Street Fighter 6? That's crazy, let's go into detail for like an hour about it. Or hey, let's talk about that, the shooting that just happened in my area over ice shit or whatever. And I've talked about stuff like that. It's fucking crazy. Because shit fucking rocks my world sometimes and I need to talk about it. And y'all keep coming. Why do you keep coming? And I find out just because people like me. And I try to be my best so people appreciate the type of person I am. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Thank you. It feels like I should stick my foot in my mouth sometimes, but the more I open my mouth, the more I understand that people just end up either thinking like I do, or sometimes they just wanted to hear that. Or they just like me enough that they don't mind. At the end of the day, if I'm ever in a stream and like somebody's talking about whatever, I'm either like, okay, yeah, speak your shit, king or queen. Or if I'm tired and I'm in a mood, I'm just like, okay, maybe not right now. I still like you, but I'm not in the mood for maybe this topic, blah, 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 blah. But I've never gotten somebody to be like, hey, stop. Actually, no, maybe a couple times. But it's usually friends who are like, whoa, you gotta slow down, you gotta cool your guts down a little bit. And that's usually when I get out a lot. Mentally. But I appreciate you guys. I don't know how I got into a super crazy tangent, but I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to have a cool community. I'm glad to have cool friends. I'm glad I meet nice people. All while I'm playing a game about a cartoon hedgehog with a cartoon robot child in it. Ah. I've been yapping for like an hour at this point, non-stop. It's so odd for me to not be talking. I think I'm just resting my voice in my brain a little bit. I hit 2 people with that MG. So Dover.
Buster shot.
You mother buffer. You fricker! Why is everyone hitting me?
Finish!
Ugh.
Good.
I just got blasted. I kinda won. My team carried me. That doesn't count. I was the #1 lead keeper. That's crazy. Alright, we're almost to the 1,000. I do want to do single player stuff after this. Because I want to see all the cool victory animations and things that the characters might do in single player. Because There's also a couple cups that I didn't finish because when I played this game, like when it first came out and I was streaming it, I was not actually playing any of the single player stuff. Just a little bit. And then it was mostly online from there. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Valley Castle. I do hope when Dual Override comes out, it's a new era for Mega Man. I would like to see different things from the franchise.
Hello. That's great.
Like, you make a 3D platformer in Mega Man, or, you know, maybe actually have a collaboration with another franchise that's Mega Man 8 instead of just Mega Man 2 for the billionth time. Which is something that I'm going to be saying a lot when Mega Man is on the screen. Because I'm thinking about it a lot. It's the equivalent of seeing Green Hill Zone in a Sonic game for the 100th time. Jesus, that's a lot. Man, whoever's idea it is to have a Dark Chow at the beginning of a race, absolutely screw you.
Okay.
Oh, fuck it, I missed it.
Okay. Let's roll. I'll blow you away faster.
Random track. Frenzy.
Buster shot.
Oh god. Can't hit me. Oh god.
Here goes. I'll blow you away. Okay, nailed it. Overtaking opponent.
Oh god. Ow. This particular event is always chaos.
Buster shot. Okay.
Oh, I finally got a perfect turn on that.
Okay.
It was lame. I didn't even go any faster. Not bad.
Nice.
It's crazy that when I'm not yapping and actually locking in, I can actually do better. And my team was carried by me. Lovely. Mega carried by me. Holy crap. Even if we win, we lose. Nah. The one where he could have got 6 times the points too. Womp womp. Alright, I want to change back to know what this needs. There's so many rush cards in here. I was gonna change, but I was like, you know what? This actually might be funnier.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, I forgot I got voice acting DLC
Nice.
Hey,
or mods for the Sonic Prime
See ya.
characters.
That's great.
Looking good.
Why must I fight you? Let's meet again.
What?
Does the Buster not count? He really is dabbing every time he drifts, and that's funny.
Target locked.
Random track. Frenzy.
Speed up. Speed gear activate. Try to get through this.
I would be if I had ever played it. Mega Man for me has gone through every single mainline game now, because I finished every single one when I heard Dual Override came out. Because I never finished 8, nor ever beaten 9 through 11, so I did that recently. I haven't played any of the X games except for the first one. I played a little bit of Battle Network. Battle Network 1 is kind of... I'm still not a fan of an RPG game that gives you better rewards for speed and not the intensity of an enemy. Only played 3. 3 as in Battle Network or the classic Mega Man? Yeah, I haven't played any other Mega Man games other than that. Oh, okay. I would like to get the Battle Network collection physically. I do own the X Legacy collections on Switch, so it is something that I could do eventually. I also have NSO, so I have access to all the Game Boy ones, and Wily Wars. Which is strange and also cool that the only official way to play Wily Wars is through Genesis NSO. I'm sucking. How much they would be collectively? Gosh. Let me see how much there he is, just out of curiosity. A manual for white is $10 on Mercari. Oh, there you go. Blue or white, 3 is like $15, $17. But also what makes the Battle Network collection cool, they got a main menu with Mega Man.exe,
Right.
new voice lines for him,
Looking good.
which is cool.
Right.
You can access the Japanese official, Japanese exclusive content. I think I don't know if e-reader was. That was for the Zero collection.
Not bad.
But they have the
Let's meet again.
Boktai stuff and other exclusive stuff that you could get, which was also really cool. So yeah, like collections like Battle Network collection are really cool for stuff like that, and you can play online. That's not even mentioning the fact that you could play online with your friends. There's always really nice collections like that make like, because there's always going to be an argument of like, okay, I don't want to get this because it's like Pokemon being re-released for $40 with nothing added onto it. But then you have like a Mega Man Battle Network collection, which like you get all the games for a good price, and you can get a physical of it, and there's extra content, there's extra artwork, I think extra music, extra menus and stuff that make it worth it. Like the cool, Mega Man.exe voice actor thing is super cool. And then like exclusive content that was either Japanese exclusive or like maybe never was added before, etc., etc. It always cool shit. And if you're going to make game collection re-releases, those are the things that should be mandatory. If you're going to make people buy a game that has existed for a while. It shouldn't be an optional thing unless it's like, okay, $60 for games that cost a collective of like $300 or something, Oh my god, the lag spikes with these freaking Crossworlds tunnels, man, I swear. Well, I'm about to be hit. I'm taking you with me. I'm like, I knew that would hit somebody. Teammates in last place, that's not going to be helpful.
Accelerate!
I don't think I paid attention to that helicopter-ass sound before. Fuck! Yowie Cocaine is a name to have. I hit them before they hit the finish line at least. 210 on a good day? Gosh, you were doing research, huh? Yeah, that's one of the nicer what is it, conveniences of a retro collection. Which is why the Marvel vs. Capcom collection is also another really nice one, because it's like those games being re-released and having like such good netcode that even the Switch version is actually pretty good on it is really nice. People will still play Fightcade, but if you like have it on for your consoles, you can bring it to like your tournaments or whatever, and it's easy for everyone to access. For 10 games, does that include like the different versions of it? Cool. Also, didn't they not make wasn't like the last Battle Network game, a game that was on Game Boy Advance in 2 different versions, and then if you got the DS version, basically you had the combination of the two? It was like, I think it was Cybe's Gregar and Cybe's Falzar, or however you pronounce either of those names. Unless I'm thinking of, fucking, what was it? Star Force.
Hey!
And I'm guessing the collection doesn't really have that?
Hey guys.
Come on!
Let's go.
Too bad.
Yeah, one of these days I'll get
Let's
into the
play
Battle
again
Network
sometime.
franchise. I have too many games on my brain as it is. A garden? A rat in the garden? They're giving a lot of these this festival. I think they were like seeing a lot of people struggling to get like their stuff when they needed it, so they started giving more opportunities to get more points. I can usually get these out in like 2 to 3 hours. What are they, like 3 to 4 hours usually? I can get everything. Well, you know, when this happens, somebody's disconnected. Sigh. Oh, okay, there you go. And that's more of a track away than I thought. I said that like about 30 seconds to a minute. That's what Wait, does Star Force have the exact same AI program?
Random track.
Oh my gosh, broski. Can't tell if it's my internet or anyone else's internet in this lobby. Oh. I was more less so about the battle system, and more so about the character and main Mega Man protagonist of the franchise. Because I remember from reading Nintendo Power Magazine articles back when that game was coming out, that the Mega Man was not the exact same one. In fact, from what I remember, I was pretty sure that Star Force Mega Man was like an alien or something? Question mark? It's been a bit.
See you next time.
10 taps is more taps than I usually end up in these runs. I was like second until those freaks. $40 for what now? $40 for a Star Force collection isn't too bad, honestly. Isn't it like 40 or 60 for Battle Network? Also, again, it has the thing where you can like play online and shit. And Lunar Knights collection. Or not Lunar Knights, but they have extra Lunar Knights content that was in the game, I think, also exclusively. Battle Network collection is... yeah, Battle Network collection is like 60 on them. GameStop. Yeah, 40 is not bad for a collection of DS games. $20 twice on PC? Huh? Why twice? Now why the hell is it $60 for a physical of Battle Network on frickin' GameStop? That's like the first result that I saw. Everything else is $24.70 at Walmart, $60 on eBay, $36 on Mercari. Damn. Bitch. No, it's fine. $40 each. That's crazy. See, I genuinely would have got Mario Galaxy 2 if it had been also physical and not just digital. Not because of anything other than the fact that I haven't had that game physically in a while, and that would have been a nice way to have it. Like, $40 for an actual physical copy of Mario Galaxy 2 wouldn't have been bad for me. Because it would have been probably around that price if I got it even used. Around like 20. Yeah, no, use Switch copy of Battle Network Collection, which was what I was looking at a minute ago. You can get that for around like 20 or 30. Not too bad. Yeah, by the time I even think about the Star Force collection.
Hello.
Not at all for what? Mario Galaxy or? Look at the charming little car there. Also, did I exit the festival? I exited the festival accident. Oopsie. And for Mario Galaxy 2, it does not help that I do not currently have a functional Wii. No, like I said, I don't like to have options. I also just think it's weird that they made a physical Galaxy 1 and 2 and didn't make one for separately. Especially because they had already released a version of Galaxy on 3DS suspension. Always using Spider Up. I have invested more into using, or trying to use a Wii remote on my Dolphin, because that's something that I never tried doing before. But I have a sensor bar that plugs into my computer, so I can't really use it. Ads, stick around. I appreciate your support immensely.
Accelerated.
Yeah, it was exciting to see not only Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 being released in a strange physical form, but a physical form nonetheless for people who had never played the games before. not a bad price for the two games. Honestly, I remember doing the math when they came out. It was like, with the collection, I think it being around like $60. And then people were like, "Oh, it used to be $20 on Nintendo Select." Yeah, that was like in like what 2012, 2013. And I did like I did like an inflation calculator of like how much it was back then. And then it ended up being like what, $35 per game if you were going by like Nintendo Select. So for a brand new copy that you could get physically and put on your Switch for those two games, it wasn't really that bad. All things considered, just a little bit more than what the inflated price of a Nintendo Switch would have been. So for that, Zofia, there was the update where you could remap your buttons on now, I believe, every console now for NSO. Because I had shit tons of problems with that. When I had never played GoldenEye before, so when GoldenEye dropped on NSO, I was like, this is my opportunity, this is relevant, because NSO is also a way for me as a streamer to be like, oh, this game just dropped on there, I'm going to stream it, because it's relevant, blah, 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 content, views, blah, 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 also it's fun. So 007 comes out, and I'm also Agent Double Toad 7, so it was like, oh, I'm making a big thing out of it. And it sucks so bad, because there was so many different weird controls that you're turning an N64 controlled game into a Switch controller game. It was horrendous. I still ended up being able to get used to it, but the buttons were weird, the camera was weird, everything about it was weird, and 007 GoldenEye is really like an outdated game in general. But it was so much worse the fact that I couldn't control it right. And then about like a year or two later, they finally added the ability to control, like map your controls the way that you want to on whatever controller that you have. I was like, damn, that was so bad. And then when that update dropped, you would never guess that the first game that I played when that update dropped was 007. first thing that I played when that remapping update dropped, and I switched everything to what I wanted it to the point where I made a control scheme that actually worked on my controller, and it was so much nicer. Holy shit. Yeah, no, it's, and I think an Xbox version was released at the same time that came out, which was probably the funniest thing. He was on either Game Pass or you could purchase it on the Xbox. Yeah, no, I remember that. I don't know how the controller mapping on was that, but like with an Xbox controller, that seems like it'd be a lot easier to do. With a Switch controller, it was weird. Right, yeah. Which was shocking that they were able to get so many rare properties on Nintendo Switch Online. Still haven't got Conquer yet. It'll come eventually, and people will find out that it's actually a mid-game. Have I ever played it? No. Will I play it if it drops? Yes. I probably will. It is the raunchiest, stankiest time capsule, man. Outdated pop culture references. Platforming gaming, I've heard, is not really as great as people thought it was. Yeah, it's the thing. That's one of the things that baffles me about like officially emulated games that are produced nowadays. It's always the fact that it's like, okay, you know, like the Castlevania collections. There's been like 2 Castlevania collections that have been released as of late, and they are Nintendo hardware. Yet you'll get Castlevania Advanced Collection and Castlevania I forget the title of it, but the DS collection, and you will be able to play these games on like a PlayStation 5, which is the ultimate form of what the fuck to me. It's just like the type of shit that you would show like a 90s gamer, like time travel back to the 90s and be like, okay, you can play this Nintendo console game on a PlayStation in the year 2026. They would faint and probably not get up for like a month. Because it's like, what the frick? And now you can play Cool Borders on a Switch because of arcade archives. Or, you know, console archives as they have dubbed it for the new ones. It's crazy. I think about things like that a lot. It's just an incredible irony that we're in a gaming culture where you could play games that were meant for a certain hardware on the complete opposite, like a completely different company than the hardware that it was intended for. Yeah, not even mentioning the Battle Network collection that we just mentioned. Like, you can play those on a PlayStation as well. But those are Game Boy Advance games. That's crazy. Fuck. One of the most fun ramps in the game. Oh, let's go! I do like how it makes the weapon charging from when you get a weapon in the games. Shit, you can't say that! There's children playing this game! Oh my god! What the frickety frick? I'm actually surprised that they allowed a username to be dipshit. Hey. Damn it. I was hoping.
Ready. Ready.
See ya.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Nothing matters. I just want to change it to that. It literally just went. I definitely need to use the restroom after this. And sorta kinda almost done with Festo. But I do need to get the win streak going so I can get the other. That means I have three different variations of that for my redeems. One being one that I made myself as an edit. It's the one that says, you know what that means, fish 2. Drink my water. You can't let me do this. I'm in the middle of a thing. I can do that at least. Thank you. I'm way too far away from my microphone now. Ah! Oh, that's my team. No, that's not my team. I was just invincible for that moment.
Random track.
That me hitting the wall was letting go of my controller, holding the acceleration button with my left thumb, and drinking my water.
Hi there. Watch out here. See you next time.
It's so easy to fall off this road sometimes.
Accelerating. Speed up.
That was like the first thing that I saw. It was like you were worse at games on stream and not the sentence before that. And I genuinely thought that I was like, oh no, I suck at video games? Oh. I didn't see the previous context, but I thought you were just saying that out of the blue. I was like, oh, damn, I thought we were cool. No, absolutely, yeah. Trust me, I'm a Game Grumps fan. I see them still to this day playing games while they're distracted with commentary, and it's always the distraction of the commentary that still, even to this day, still causes either of them to forget things. Usually Aaron. Anyways, I am going to exit this lobby for a second. Yes, I can play there, man. Aaron is also just bad at games, yes. This is correct. Depends on the game, though. There are a couple that he has excelled at better than you would think. Right. Let me vanish for a second. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Oh. Ba-ba-ba-ba. A YouTuber I watched talked about streaming one time, and it was really interesting. Like the idea of like you have to give up your skill in a game to be engaged. That's true. It also depends on like A, how good you are at a game, and B,
Hello.
your level of just like where your brain goes when it's dividing multiple tasks at once.
Agreed.
And in my case, how much the brain fog is affecting me. My acid reflux has been kicking it in my belly. I had to take like a freaking mouthful of oatmeal and just water. What I do sometimes is just raw oatmeal, pour water in. It's enough to make it soluble enough in my mouth, and then just gulp. Fiber. Ugh. I forgot how cool the music was in this one. I should play Sonic Frontiers again. I never actually beat the expansion. I forgot about little Cocos. Yeah. I can say one game that I definitely locked in on that I didn't expect to was the aforementioned Captain Wayne. Captain Wayne is like a boomer shooter, and I'm not really much of a shooter guy because I grew up with all the Scrimblows and Zeldas and Metroids and Mega Mans and Sonics. And I didn't play a lot of shooters. No Halo, no Doom, nothing. Strict little Christian household that didn't tolerate any of the big old violent games or consoles. So, yeah, not very good at shooters. Playing a boomer shooter indie game with some pretty nice movement and some pretty great mechanics and some pretty intense enemy waves. I started that game being like, oh my god, what is going on? What do I do? Dying multiple times on certain phases, etc., etc. And I was just like, what is happening? By the time I got to the end of Captain Wayne, I was grenade sniping. I was throwing it out, doing the movement, going exactly where I needed to go. And I was like, I wouldn't say I'm like a god at it, but I was like, oh my god. I am just like going through like a raw skill phase right now. Because the level design and enemy wave design of the game taught you to go into more situations, and it basically taught you how to play a shooter. It felt like that was my experience with it. For somebody who doesn't play a lot of these types of games, it was great. It's one of the reasons I liked it, other than it's like super cool Schoolhouse Rock cartoony style, you know, kind of cartoon style you saw in like the Dr. Livesey like Treasure Island memes that were going around, and that on top of just like amazing gameplay, great sense of humor, really sold it and stood it out for me. And I, to this day, always talk about it as a game, the game that taught me how to play its shooteriness, to the point where I got really good at it, and it made me feel really skilled and shit. Ultra Kill was a game that was mentioned a lot when I was playing that game, and it's a game that, because of that, I am now considering playing it one of these days. And, Neon White is another one. Neon White, Fallen Aces, Mouse PI for Hire I think comes out next week. That's another boomery shooter. Whoa, that was a terrible time to do that. It's so hard. I like hard. See, after playing Captain Wayne, that shit was brutal. I was like, oh, I'm so happy I got through this challenge. Yeah, those games sound familiar. Mad Jack, isn't that the one where he's like on like a very limited health timer, and if he like stalls for like 10 seconds, he dies? Because I believe I'd seen gameplay of that from another streamer. Let me look at it. What? I think this is it, yeah. Yep, that's the one. He's like, his life is on like a 10-second timer. And if you're not doing something, you're dying. It was really cool concept. Also, yeah, I played Half-Life, which I wouldn't say is 100% boomer shooter. But it's still like an older classic shooter that I had never played before. Also, I played Black Mesa, not the original. My workday was bullshit! That was kind of a spontaneous stream today. I'm only here because of this blue guy on the screen right here that's not Sonic. I hope you're doing well, Luby. Mwah. Also, what's with the Sonic eating Oreos? I'm guessing that's a reference.
Hey! Nice to meet you. Hello!
You can customize the board.
Ready.
I can't customize the board. Frick you.
I see.
Hello. Catch you later.
The Sonic Oreo thing? What Sonic Oreo thing? Lucas bullshit because I saw days or something. It's supposed to be off today, but they not at all show up today. Yeah, nah. Common thing you'll have in food service.
You know what that means.
I felt like it went shorter than it should have. Still one of my favorite out of the ones that I've edited. I just thought about that first episode of Legion Show while the fish beam was popping around. I'm like, wait a minute. There's a part in it where they get piled on by a bunch of fish. I should do this. Thank you. It's one of my proud to redeem achievements. Oh, you also stream?
Random track.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. You used to, oh, okay. That's understandable. I know a lot of people who used to stream. When you get back into it, yeah. Just takes the time and energy. The only thing that has kept me from stopping streaming is how much I really like doing this and how much my community and networking has been stellar. $500 BT. Yeah. That's why I'm glad that I got my job recently. I've been in the middle of a payroll crisis at my current job for several months. And now I'm in a position where I'm getting a new job and I'm going to be able to invest in that. But before I was in a good position financially and I was doing extra jobs and getting money to do more things and getting more PC stuff. And then just boom, less work hours. Screw you. Non-union. Lovely. For several months having 4 days a month, not 4 days a week. To where I used to have at least like 2 to 3. So yeah, around that time I was trying to have that much money so I could get a 3D model, eventually a computer, which now has turned into a Steam machine goal, so that I can use that in tandem with my laptop to run some of the harder PC games. And yeah. That was going to be that, the model, and then other things, like maybe potentially a Steam frame.
Nice.
I've been getting into VR a lot more often. And yeah, any financial dreams and goals that I had during all that flushed down the toilet when I lost my job shit. So now I'm finally in a position where during the month of April, everything's going to be nicer with more income, and I'm going to be happy trying to invest in my content and everything that I love doing. Got me started. Oh yeah, no, it can be a PTSD or whatever the heck, especially if you're a the Blue Flash. Yeah, woo! I got all the things. Except I think I'm still missing the one for the win streak. But I'd like to do one championship with Mega Man before I go back. Also, No, where is it? Oh, it's off of the online thing. Is there only one for Mega Man? Sonic Racing. Oh yeah, that was me. I'm on Section 8 housing, so I pay like a fraction of the rent where I'm at right now. And they were like, oh hey, you need some documentation. Because I had sent them a packet that they gave me back to them, and pay stubs, bank statement, etc. And everything was kind of just okay. We got everything settled. And then like a week later, they're like, oh, we're missing this stuff. And I'm like, I sent you the packet, first off. And what am I missing? Because they didn't tell me exactly what I was missing. So it made it even more confusing. And I didn't get that response back for about like 2 to 3 business days, if not, seems like it was close to a week. And they were also like, oh, by the way, that stuff's due on the 31st. And I'm like, shit, I have like a week or two to get communication from this that I'm not getting right now. Help. Yeah. So I would have had to have paid my full rent portion, which is about like $1,300. Plus also the bills that I have for phone and Wi-Fi that keeps me streaming and keeps me connected with people that I would shrivel up and die if I didn't have. Yeah, no, it was awful. Thankfully, this week, they finally got back to me and said, okay, here's this. You just didn't tell us what your bank was. And I responded with that, and I sent back a digital document of it, and it was fine. But it was definitely a really stressful week for me because I was already dealing with a lot mentally. So it was like, yep, don't like that, bad, help. So yeah, this coming month, April, I should get like even less of a rent portion because my paycheck was so small over my weird payroll stuff that for 1 month until I get my new paycheck, I will have a slightly less rent. That'll make up for it. And I've had a friend who's been helping me through the times that I didn't have enough rent, so.
Let's both promise to do our best and play nice.
And I'll be paying them back, of course, because they were kind enough to help me out in my situation. So, not only does paying less rent next month help me out with the situation of, like, saving more money for the future, but it also helps me to pay back what I'm owed, and am very grateful that I had to get me through all this shit. It's just all in the right place in the right time for everything that happened in my life. Yeah, stuff like that just doesn't always go well. And the thing about PHA is, like, they're not really, like, straight government. Like, they're kind of government employees, but they're not, like, direct. So it's not like you don't really get, like, a direct official help when you need it. And it didn't help that I was looking up the Google reviews of the PHA in my area, and it was like, oh god, they have a history of not responding to people's emails and shit, and I'm just like, cool, I'm a part of this lack of communication right now. That is a constant theme. That's not very reassuring at all. Adulting is hard. Adulting on low income is even harder. But I've made it work for like, what, 3 years? It may suck sometimes, but ultimately, I do my best out of it, and things usually turn out okay.
Speed gear activate. All right.
Cream is rubber banding so hard that it's crazy, man. That's not way. There's no way she's doing that. No way. Refuse to believe.
All right. Please let me catch up.
Sorry, Cream. You're adorable, but I can't. Ah, I'm reading all the things that you said. Blah, 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 blah. That's a lot of money that I got in. As in, you owe that much in like debt, or?
I need to try harder.
Oh, I meant the 400, but damn. Oh, that's crazy, man. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, Tala, that's about where it is. Especially in this freaking. I was gonna say country, but I don't know. My brain fell out for a second. Yeah. Stupid shit happens. And you just gotta roll with the punches. Roll with the punches, fight with what you care about, and keep people smiling, keep yourself smiling.
Speed gear activate.
Oh gosh. See, I don't even make that much, and for that much money, not including how much rent that I would have to pay, it would take me like 3 to 4 months to make that much, and that's not even including my expenses. I could never. God damn it. Oh, that was a horrible place to let me out, man. I almost fell off again. Yeah. I am definitely sorry to hear that, Sophia.
Speed gear activate.
I'm just glad that most of my shit's like done and over with. The only thing I have to do now is just renew my lease, which is just a normal thing that is. I have a very, very, very lovely landlady that is just super chill and very, very nice to talk to. And she gets shit done. So all I have to do is go down to the office, she'll probably be there and be like, okay, I need to renew my lease. Take a couple of minutes and I'll be done. And then after that, I just need to do my taxes before the 15th. And that happiness and friends, it helps a lot. It's not to say reality doesn't exist, but it definitely, like, more than numbs the pain of life. I've found. The $400 hit hurts worse than that. Yeah, nah, I get that. Or even worse is because I don't know what's happening. I don't really check all the time. Yeah, no, it's always those like things that like you just get hit with like a sudden thing financially, and it's like fuck. I wasn't prepared for that. So I'm trying to get on the same page. So what was the $400 again? Was it something that you lost out of your account at that moment, or was that something that you could have gotten? Like you could have gotten an extra 400 and you didn't get it for one reason or another. So I'm sort of slow sometimes. Fuck. Alright, I will read that in a second. Oh, okay. I see. See, I'm glad that I'm low income because usually when taxes happen, I don't pay taxes. I get tax refunds. And living in an apartment kind of helps with the fact of what property tax and all that because I don't actually own anything. Also don't have a vehicle. So like, yeah, in my lifestyle, I'm blessed to be in a situation of like, even though I don't own what I live in, I usually don't owe anything. I usually get more money, and that's very beneficial to me. So taxes aren't usually something I worry about. Taxes are something like, oh yay, do all this work that is sometimes taxing to do, you know, pun intended. And then, oh look, money. Last year's was, I don't even remember how much it was, but it was like so much like jaw dropped. I'm like, what the actual, how did I get this? This music sounds freaking familiar. So if they are taking more, because they're younger, whatever reason they take Rio. Oh, right, the priority. Some another adjust it usually adjusts okay, so you were not able to get that much when you needed it, and you were expecting it and didn't get it. Like that was your amount that you were allowed to have, and you didn't get it because of whatever, all that stuff. Man, I'm still out here, and there is a lot of things that I don't know about adulting. I am glad that the most that I am expected of is renewing the lease, filling out documentation for Section 8, and doing my taxes. And other than that, and paying my bills, it's kind of just simple for me. Okay, so that's where all of the... Okay, so it was like a collective of like 2 months doing this. Okay. Yeah, that does suck. That would have been the equivalent of me paying all of my rent instead of the fraction of it that I should have because I didn't have like any money, and that would not have been my fault because I was communicating and staying on top of things, which was probably the worst part about it. Sonic Racer Cross Worlds! Oh gosh, I've become into the most millennial right now, just talking about taxes and finances while I'm playing a freaking kids racing game with a cartoon hedgehog and a fucking Capcom mascot from the fucking 80s.
Please let me catch up.
Life is crazy and fun and silly and also stupid. The fact that I can't happen. Yeah. 200 is great, honestly. I think the lowest I ever paid on my lower incomes was like 400. Then it went up to 600 when my income increased. I have no idea how much it's going to be on my low ass income, but I hope it's like a low enough number to make up for how much money I haven't had for a very long time. God bless the Gen Z and millennials that are still living with their parents and their parents aren't shitheads. Because that's probably one of the best situations that you can be living in in these days. Back in my teenage days, it was still like a very like common stereotype to be like, oh, if you're living with your parents, you're a loser, and oh my god, you need to be getting out of the nest and living your own life. Nowadays, it's like an absolute blessing to be like, oh my god, everything sucks, the economy sucks, and I can't afford my own place to save my life. And also, my parents are aware of this, and my parents are okay with the way that I live and conduct my life, and I'm still able to pleasantly live with them.
Incredible!
My mom made me pay rent. That, I hope that's a good maid and not a negative, like a forced action that you didn't really want to do.
Happy for you.
Oh yeah, no, I am in like past my prime. And hold on. Let's go! I love the theme. I love the pose. I got Sage's red skin that I forgot I didn't get. Alright, let's go back online then. I already saw Proton Man's one. It's super cool. He basically buzzed the whistle, which was super... I might do it like one more like Grand Prix with him.
Ready to roll.
So cool. So fucking cool! Yeah, no, as I was saying, Ravens Lover, yeah, no, I am super happy. Is my life perfect? Am I living in a dream home with a smoking hot furry girl? No, but like, I have a lot of friends, a lot of people who support me, family online that replaces blood and has for several years. I have enough money to buy the video games that I really like. I had enough money to get a new, spanking new console from the video game company that gives me the most fun games. I can buy video games, I can buy food, I can survive, I can live, I have a job, and everything's fucking cool. It's not always perfect, but I'm genuinely happy to be living this life that I am. Living and nurturing the child inside me and having fun with that and taking care of the adult responsibilities. And that's like the perfect balance to have in your life, man. Smoking off her girls. I know a lot of smoking off her girls that I do have the pleasure of enjoying time with, for sure. But I mean, like, yeah, no, I'm single, and have been more than willing to mingle for years and years and years, and that loneliness does hit me sometimes. But it hasn't hit me in a while because I do have a lot of lovely people that are furries that I get to have fun with, you know. You know who you are.
They won't see it coming.
And if you don't know who you are, you definitely know people that I could be talking about. Life is great. Life is great for me. I love everything about it. I don't love everything about my life, but I love the things in my life, and especially the people. Heck, I have... Dude, my Twitch channel is growing exponentially, and it's like, I'm growing past 800, getting into the thousands, and I've not even barely started with what I'm doing with it, man. There's still so much more that I want to do in my content. I have not upgraded to 3D. I have not even gone into the edited content that I wanted to do. And there's just so much more that I had planned. And I already have a lot with what I have, which is not even everything I want to be. I can't be unhappy when in this ridiculous trash state of my life, I'm still in a very good place because I have all the I'm pursuing my dreams every single day, and I have a lovely community that I don't come on Twitch and be like, oh God, I'm on Twitch and I have to deal with a bunch of really annoying, really selfish, or really overbearing chat members that cause me problems all the time. I come here and I'm happy. I come here and I ramble. I come here and I yap. I come here and I play Dragon Quest, which is a game nobody likes, and people just sit and vibe, have me in the background, and it's just like, good shit. And that's just the beginning. There's so much more that I'm going to be doing with my life, with content creation. And I already enjoy what I do now. Markiplier devil. I no longer desire to mingle, I desire to fart with everyone. Honestly valid. My entire team is in the front. This is a very good thing. The fucking helicopter, like realistic helicopter noises coming from Wily Strauber hovercraft thing is priceless to me for some reason. I will blow you away, alright. Yeah, sweep! I am a puppy girl, Ayawawa. This is true. You're about probably the third puppy girl that comes around my chat. That was a fucking full sweep, dude. What the shit? That was crazy. That was a full first, second, third, and fourth. Team Mega Man. Also, hi, Lumi. I'm supposed to people play that game, but I'm happy for you. Dude, I really happy for you. Yeah, absolutely. It's always lovely. Alright, I need to be on a win streak now because I gotta see if there's... Oh, there you go. Dr. Light numbers? That's not a title that I expected. Oh, dude, trust me. Kid Me would be shocked because Kid Me was a religious, passively bigoted kid that would never have been an LGBT ally and would never have had the people that I surround myself with now. And seeing that would shock younger me because I used to be way more negatively religious, so. But looking back, and being where I'm at right now and finding way better people and finding people who just really care about me, and they're all, most like 70 to 80% of the people I know are queer or transgender or whatever the heck they are, and they're all the nicest people that I could ever freaking know. And that is a thing that I never regret being this sort of life. How puppy your girl the other? I would say about the same sort of puppy girl, if not differently. Also, one of them was here just a minute ago. Also, this is just funny. Come on. Arley. Arley. Look at her. He's coming. He's coming. She will be here. A few months. I'm so happy. I'm not the hugest Puyo Puyo fan, but I love a lot of Sega things, so it does make me very happy.
Ready to roll.
My big hood and gay baby jail. It's funny because one of my friends would say the exact same thing. I should finish all of these. I'd say Metal Sonic is a good one for Proto Man to go against. Ah. You can't do that one because it's not really available, but you know what? You can do it anyway. Ads equals gay baby Joe. You know what? This is true. Oh no, absolutely. Yeah, no. I don't really mind wherever people at as long as you're not an asshole. You can be a Mormon, Christian, you can be a freaking Satanist for all I care. As long as you treat people with decency and kindness, that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Good boy jail. No, I've been around furries long enough to where I'm like that. I knew what that was instantly. I don't know what that says about me.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, we should all strive for just like harmony and love in general. Is it a furry thing? I don't know. It's furry coded. It's a simple flips thing. Ah, but there you go. I guess I'm just too silly then.
Okay, perfect. Let's roll.
I honestly did not expect this remix to hit really hard until the saxophone hit.
Okay. Okay. Let's make this interesting. Overtaking opponent.
Proto Man sounds cool, dude. I love the voice actors for this mod. Simple Flips is a content creator, the originator, and famous for the bup that is, you know, the sound.
Buster shot. Faster.
Darude Bupstorm, which is my sub emote sound. XM64, yeah. You're...
Okay.
Oh shit, I didn't know you could just shoot the Mets like that. That's cute. They just explode like they would in the game. Ugh. Why is Metal so much faster, dude? Ow! Fuck you, Wiley. Dr. Wowie.
Here goes.
That's the worst item to have at this point. Meh.
Cool.
Do I have an option to retry? Yeah. Wait. What is the next round? Is it just... Well, that's for the all the older speedrunners. No, you get into speedrunner stuff that much. Oh, it just goes into another Grand Prix. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna exit this one. Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. That's actually where I want to go.
Let's go already.
Yeah, we'll do this one. With SpongeBob. And there's your gay baby, Joe.
I'm a pro. You aren't even in my league.
Oh, this is an offline thing. Why is it still lagging? I have the performance down low. Ugh.
Okay. Okay. Nailed
So remember when I was in the stream when it happened? That sounds fun. I wish I knew more about speedrunners. Ah, there's the Awawa puppy girl in question.
it. Okay.
And or puppy boy. He didn't scare me.
Okay. Let's roll.
This'll trip
Hold
you
on.
up.
I was just thinking about all of the puppy girls that I have in my life. And you were one of them. Genuinely, ever since I've been in VR chat, puppy girls are just that much easier to find. It's the guaranteed puppy girl formula. Actually, no. Now I know 4. I forgot there was another one that I knew. They just haven't been here.
Okay.
On Twitch. Ah, I love furries, Charlie. I love furries. Like, why? Why are you so adorable? All of you.
Okay. Perfect.
All the dogs specifically, although there are a handful of you in chat that are also adorable and are not dogs. It sounded like you said bastard. Ah!
You won't get me.
I really wish I got that item box. Double item. Huh! No, I got greedy. Fuck! Fuck! Oh no!
Okay. Perfect.
I need to reset this run.
Okay.
I 100% need to do a different run.
Finish.
Lou definitely has very scratchable ears. This is true. At least I got enough tickets to make up for how much I am spending right now to retry that. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. I was like, why did the audio stop? Oh. Woof, 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 bark.
I'm a pro! You aren't even in my league!
You also have the precious goat in chat. Goat also deserves pets.
Okay. Okay, nailed it.
It's just like that, man. Just like a lot of friends that I have are just furs. And they are like 90% of the time the most head pattable people that I know. Or belly rubbable people. It's just like, how can you hate that? You just got just people who are just cute, soft,
Okay.
and very affectionate, and very needing of affection. There's no disadvantages to this.
Random track.
Oh my god. Huh? My controller disconnect again. I definitely need a better freaking controller plug. Or no, it's this freaking I'm getting these Google Drive notifications. I'm like, I don't care, dude. I only installed the Google Drive app in order to try to take care of something, and it just led me back to the browser version anyway. I don't even know why I did that. I forgot that thing could just flatten people. Yeah, actually, after this race, I'm actually going to uninstall Google Drive. It's going to keep interrupting me with these. Oh, you're out of storage. Oh, you're going to pay $2 a month for Google.
Overtaking opponent.
Like, not now, I don't. I would like to start storing my photos in Google Photos again and automatically.
Okay.
Because for some reason, Google Photos helps me end up finding photos that I lost a long time ago way easier.
Okay. Okay, nailed it. Okay,
I'm still losing, by the way.
let's go. Okay,
Like, I'm not even on the hardest difficulty.
let's roll.
Oh, at least it didn't just slow down me. I still missed the item. I went out of my way for it and everything. Please be a good item, dude. Please.
Okay, nailed it. Okay,
Yeah, what? How about die?
Finish. Excellent.
Excellent. Most excellent, dude. Alright, I'm gonna uninstall that. Please get out of my site. Why are you taking forever to load? GRIVE. Yeah, get out of here. Uninstall. Yep. Yes, uninstall. Get out of here. Stop giving me stupid notifications. What do you mean it's in use? I'm not using it right now. Oh, you gotta be freaking me, dude. Is it like a background process or something? Hold on. Oh, it is. It's like open in the background somewhere. In task. Alright, now cool. Alright, bye-bye. Cool, no more weird notifications.
That was pure luck.
SpongeBob. This is still one of the most surreal crossovers that has happened in the past 2 years. You have Proto Man in Bikini Bottom in a Sonic racing game. Like, just let that settle in your head. This is like somebody's insane fan fiction, but it's real.
Okay. Nailed it. Okay, perfect. Faster.
How is this happening?
Random track.
Not really a fan of that one. That's what I'm saying. I literally turned the performance other than frame rate like down. The only high graphics setting that's up on my PC is frame rate, which I turned to 60 because 30 looks awful on already low graphics. I need a Steam machine, dude. That's not even funny. Oh. Also, this game's online does suck. You get disconnected so often.
Later, loser.
Overtaking opponent. Deploying.
How the hell did I get in first? I'm not gonna question these things.
We're neck and neck.
He's not wrong.
Finish. Incredible.
He's so cool. Look at him. Ugh. Yeah, honestly, the fact that they added Proto Man in this game and Proto Man's whistle was heard during the after the Dual Override trailer makes me think that they're going to make him a playable character. Which, other than Powered Up, he's never really been in one of the 2.5D games as a playable character before, so it's really fucking cool. This is probably my favorite stage in the whole game. This is such a good crossover stage, dude. And the Pac-Man Sonic, Pac-Man World 2 Sonic thing was also really fun. Made a fun nod to Sonic Dash. Made a really cool remix. And Pac-Man vs. Eggman was a really cool boss fight. I just wish Sonic spoke. The payback for Sonic not speaking in Pac-Man World 2 Repack was Pac-Man not being able to speak in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
This'll trip you up.
Frenzy time!
I still really don't get it nowadays, though, honestly. It's like, back when you had, like, Sonic Riders, you had, like, half the characters in that, like, voice acted. Or Sonic Racing Transform, most characters would have a voice. And now, like, 0 Sega characters have voices anymore, and it really baffles the shit out of me. But you'd have Ulala in Sonic Riders, and she would have her voice, and she would actually say things. Or, you know, you'd have freaking Vice in Sonic Racing Transformed, and yep, he speaks. He says things. Freaking Gilius Thunderhead, Alex Kidd, every single character has voice, no matter how obscure they are. Alex didn't even have voice acting in his original games. They did it. And Sonic Racing Cross Worlds was like multiple times disappointing because none of the characters, not even the Sega ones, had voice acting, and it's still so bizarre to me. It's something I'll just never get over with. It's a common problem in these types of games. I am being targeted. I don't like this. Please don't do that. Ah, it's always at the fucking finish line. Thank you for bumping me.
Finish!
Whew. Excellent. I do like this rush board model a lot. It's cute. Look at him go. I'm surprised they didn't make Rush Jet a board as a default. It's usually just like one vehicle per character. That's it. No more. Yeah, even if I lost in like 4th place to Jet, I'd still probably win. This is a crazy image to see fucking SpongeBob in the middle, Minecraft on the left, and Pac-Man on the right. I love crossovers. Never gets old.
I refuse to go down like this.
Okay.
Yeah, probably after this, since I have gotten everything, I will probably end stream. I just wanted to play as Mega Man and Proto Man in the single player.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Take that.
Ow! Mean. he didn't see it coming. In fact, he immediately got hit by it. I don't know what that was, but I'm giggling at it. Oh God!
How is this happening?
I don't know, but you better make it stop happening before I win. I hate that slime so much.
Blow you away.
I hate that serious, bro.
Faster. Okay.
I hope that lasts long enough to. Ow! Didn't. At least it's not Jet.
Finish. Cool.
Alright. Time to see Proto Man's cool ass victory animation.
I lost to that.
That reject! That prototype! Wait, what? Oh, it's so peak. Holy shit. I forgot how peak it was. They did the whistle and his theme. God, that's peak. It's peak and a half. It's peak cinema. Mega Man content is awesome. The fan mod for the voice is awesome, and Mega Man is fucking awesome. That was awesome. I loved it. 10 out of 10. That's honestly, after Pac-Man, the one that I was anticipating the most, and definitely worth it. Oh, I'm tired. It is 1 in the morning. I've been streaming for 3 hours, which is honestly longer than I expected to stream after I did a hangout today, so. But yeah, for those of you who stuck around, thank you. I appreciate the vibes. I appreciate all you came around. I appreciate a couple first-time people and some rares, and it was really cool. I really appreciate y'all, and it was really nice to vibe and just talk about shit, whether good shit or bad shit. I am always glad that I am able to express myself and entertain, and it is something that I will always be doing. And the fact that I have a lot of dog girls in my chat. All right, let's go to just chatting and set up for a raid. Music. All right, so this might be the last stream I do this week. Probably. We will see where my life ends up with that. But as I'm standing, this was one of my last free days to do stuff, so I probably won't be streaming until either Sunday night. No, not Sunday night. I do stuff on Sunday nights. Yeah, probably Monday is when I'll be streaming again. And when I stream on Monday, it will probably be, it could be one of the 3 things. And I'll try to figure out what, but largely it'll be like Dragon Quest, Street Fighter 6, Resident Evil 7 is what I'm mainly focusing on right now. Mario Wonder Belvoir Park expansion will happen eventually when I have a job. So that'll happen sometime in April. Deltarune is still in the works. Just Angel is in the middle of her shit right now, so we can't really get her for the voice acting collab. So we're still waiting on that, but it's still happening. I'm still thinking about it. Just letting you guys know, Deltarune will happen at some point. But for now, it's Street Fighter 6, Dragon Quest 2, and Resident Evil 7. And if anything else new happens, like an NSO update or something like that that catches my attention, or an indie game comes out that I forgot about, I'll let you guys know. Other than that, that's mainly what I have on the agenda, and eventually getting into Mario Belvoir Park for Wonder when I'm able to purchase that. So that's all I have on my head right now. Ba 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 ba. All right, so yeah, let's find somebody to raid. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh, and if you would like to know when I'm streaming, or just want to see me a part of the social conversation and bobbity bobbity ba, there's my Blue Sky. That's mostly where I post. I still have a Twitter, I still use Twitter, but I would prefer to be followed on Blue Sky because that's where I make the most communication. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute Boo VTuber. Sort of tempted, but let me see who's live on my following tab. Honestly, I saw that that Boo VTuber early on my recommended page. They seem interesting. I don't think they're mainly a Boo. I think they're just a ghost VTuber in general. But their Boo model looks cute, and it also looks familiar. They're playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I haven't rated a new new person in a while. And they look interesting. They're playing the deluxe version. It looks like their model is made by Mackenzie, which is a person that I've gotten to know recently. So that intrigues me, and I would like to pop in on this cute-looking boo tuber. Even though they're also a ghost mainly, it looks like on the profile picture. Anyway, silly stuff. New person to raid into. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga 3DS edition. All good things that make me happy. So I'm gonna give them a raid. Their name is Entier, or Entier, however you pronounce it. And their model looks really cute. And although there are a couple people that I could raid that I know, I'm gonna raid this individual just because I like their design and it's fun and they like Mario and I like Mario. We all like Mario here, right? Right? Chat. Anyways, yeah. And again, I haven't raided new people in a while, and it's mostly just because of anxiety. Now I feel a little confident in doing such a new raid. So, but yeah, if you guys are coming on for the raid, copy one of these raid messages and give this potential new friend some love in the name of the Fungus Force. And I will see you guys probably Monday for streaming, of which I will more than likely be playing, what is it? I'm going to be playing Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 for Dragon Quest, but I'll let you guys know. Following up Blue Sky, I'll tell you what I'm doing when I'm doing it. I usually stream around 8 or 9 for people who are not familiar with it, Central Time. And if you don't see me past mine, you usually don't see me unless I'm really, really wanting to stream like a late night something for sillies. Alright, and raid engaged. Thank you guys so much for the love tonight. It was really fun to play all the Mega Man content in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Thanks for all the raids, thanks for all the love and support. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week for some more gaming missions. Age Double Toad 7, signing out.